Hello, boxing fans. Here we are one more time. So we witnessed a great match, between Gennady Golovkin and Dominic Wade. Both fighters were undefeated. But someone has to take an L. That being Dominic Wade. Gennady Golovkin didn't waste any time knocking out, his mandatory challenger Dominic Wade in the second round of the fight to retain his titles and continues to be one of the most dominant and exciting boxers on this planet Earth. My predictions, as always, I'll give him a prediction. My predictions were Triple G will beat him, you know, within the first 6 rounds. But I think I was way too much. That was way too much. He didn't even last 2 rounds. So, in the first round, Golovkin, obviously Triple G is a big puncher. He dropped Dominic Wade with a right to the temple. Which it didn't appear to be a clean shot. It got Dominic Wade, a bit worried. He didn't want to get up, but props to him for getting up. Triple G was pumped up. All the crowd was behind Triple G. They were chanting Triple G. Triple G dropped, Dominic Wade again with a clean right hook this time. But he got up. Triple G knocked him out again with another right hand, and he couldn't make it after. So the fight was stopped because he couldn't beat the count. I was wondering with all the trash talk, Dominic Wade was actually doing before the fight. I will smash Triple G's face. I will do this. I'm a thug. Where is that gone? He said he's gonna shock the world. I mean, come on. You didn't even last 2 rounds. You were gone after the, Triple G hit you and, knocked you out in the first round. You was gone. He didn't want to continue, but, props to him for getting up. With this win, Triple G moves to 35-0 with 32 knockouts, and that's his 22nd straight opponent, knockout victory inside distance. Dominic Wade didn't do shit. He didn't even do shit, honestly. He, even from the belt, you know, like I say, in my, I think prediction video, just before that, I said, I was watching his, way in, and he was scared. He was scared to that. I mean, he was shitting it. He knew what was coming for him, and that was Golovkin. But props to him for taking the fight, because nobody else seems to, interested in Triple G fight. I mean, Triple G calls out everybody, but no one wants to fight him. He wants all the titles at middleweight. Canelo got one. Billy Joe Saunders got one. So obviously Triple G is coming for them, but they don't seem to be interested in a fight against Triple G. Right now, as of right now, Triple G is different class to any other boxer. At this weight, in his weight. I'm a huge fan of Triple G. I always support Triple G. Win or lose, Triple G is the badass son of a gun. But that fight was pretty bad, to be honest. The third knockdown. I think Dominic could have gotten up, but he didn't want to. So obviously, this is not fair, man. You're a fighter, so you need to fight like a fucking man, not some pussy, bro. He was lost, just before, even before he walked into the ring. I want to see Triple G, fight someone. I mean, someone decent who can bring it. I mean, no disrespect to Dominic Wade. He's a great fighter. He props to him for taking the fight. Nobody seems to fight him, Triple G, at this moment. But I want to see Triple G get tested. Maybe Canelo or Billy Joe Saunders, man up and fight Triple G. I don't want to see another mandatory like Dominic Wade. He was there just for the paycheck. Even though Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo would probably lose to Triple G, but at least they'll bring some excitement. They know because they are tough fighters. That's what I want to see Triple G take on tough opposition. But you can't blame Triple G because nobody seems to be interested in a fight with him. Straight after the fight, in the press, not press conference, post fight interview, Triple G called out, WBC and middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez. He's fighting Amir Khan, in a couple of weeks' time. He said, just give me my belt. I need my belt. So Triple G is a bad G, bro. He's a fucking G, man. It's gonna be a great match. I'm looking forward to it.